What's up, guys? So if you're like me, you probably watch some NBA, but I'm a pretty busy guy, so I can't watch a lot of NBA. But of course, I know you watch the inside the NBA, right? And so of course you're familiar with this segment, okay? So these are the three gentlemen, and this is the young lady, Zaila, the spelling bee winner, right? And I watched this segment just like I normally would, and then I was out and about, and I thought something, and it just popped in my head. And I couldn't unremember it. I couldn't disremember it. And it was so profound to me. And she's a brilliant young lady. She's brilliant. But this says more about the society that she's growing up in than what it says about her. What I'm going to mention in this video, okay? So there are two exchanges I want you to listen to. And I want you to just listen. The first exchange is when she's going to spell her first word. And she's gonna walk by Chuck, and she says something, and then she spells the word. But I want you to just listen to it, okay?
I'm not nervous.
We're not like them other kids you were going against.
And
She said you are.
and since you have experience.
Okay, so if you listen really closely, this is when she's walking right by Chuck, and he said, "We're not those other kids that you went the spelling bee against." And listen, just listen.
Other kids you were going against.
And
She said you are.
And since you have experience on this, Walter.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you heard it, but if you're from the South and you heard what I heard, she said a one-word answer to an adult. That was a one-word answer. She walked by Chuck and she said no. Now, I remember when I was younger, and I remember what happened to me if I said a one-word answer to a child, or to an adult as a child. I'll let it keep playing.
Try to do this the right way. Your word is moorhen.
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 Okay. Can I phone a friend?
No, but you can get the language of origin.
Okay. Can I have the language of origin?
Old English.
Okay, so this is the part when they're talking about the word, but there's another exchange here I think is really interesting.
Nice. Moorhen. M-O...
H.
M...
Okay, so this part here, you probably want to see the visual, but you really should take a look at this one, where she looks back to them for help, I guess, and she almost looks back as if, okay, you guys can't help me, which, okay, that's fine. It's a fun joke. Okay, fine. But it's an interesting exchange when you see just the three guys there and the young girl there. It's really strange. As someone who lives in a country where this just would not happen on television. It would not happen. A young girl would not speak in this kind of way to three grown men of this stature without using a host of honorifics. But it is so eye-opening, because sometimes you can't see things until removed from them. I want to point to a second exchange. This is the second one when she's spelling the second word, and she I'll let you listen to it.
No. One who spoils or damages the value of something, not unlike the three gentlemen behind you.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a one of their kind of running jokes. That's fine.
Can I have the language of origin?
Latin.
Oh, now.
Spoliator. You guys are distracting me.
Okay, sorry.
Stop the distractions.
Okay, so those two exchanges I wanted to kind of highlight, because the words I didn't hear were, sir, yes, sir, thank you, sir, no, sir, you're distracting me, sir. I didn't hear it. And what that led me to think is she's never been taught to use it, ever. No one in her vicinity has thought to say, you should say yes, sir, to a grown man, and specifically a grown black man. And this is not even a testament to her. This is a testament to the environment that she's been brought up in. That when I was speaking earlier about walking by an adult and saying a one-word answer, when I growing up in the church in the South, you could not do that. You couldn't do that. What is noticeable is that our culture is changed so much in 2 generations to the point where this is just normal. She's essentially speaking to 3 grown men as I wouldn't say equals, on the same social footing. She's not talking up to elders. She is almost like she's speaking to equals. And hey, that's fine. It can be that way, but I'm old enough to remember when young people in church used sir and ma'am to everyone that was older than them. I'm old enough to remember that. And I'm only in my 40s. And it was like an epiphany hit me. The word sir has been socialized out of the Black lexicon. It doesn't exist. When was the last time you can remember anyone calling you sir? I don't know if I've ever been called sir in my outside of at a restaurant or a place of business, someone that didn't call me sir because they were trying to get $1 from me. But anyone in my social circle, any like children of friends of mine, or I don't think I've ever heard someone call me sir. I don't think I've ever heard it. And it is so fascinating to me to see this exchange where it's almost like the word sir was an afterthought. Like, why would that word doesn't belong here anymore. Thank you for having me on the show, sir. No, sir. Could you please be quiet, sir? That was not even it wasn't even a calculation. It has been socialized out of Black America. And I'm so fascinated by that because I grew up saying that every Sunday. It is just, it's mind blowing to me. When I watch this clip, and I can't hate on, I'm not even digging on the young lady. She's just not in an environment where she's being taught this. And it blows my mind that we went in 2 generations to the word disintegrate. It doesn't even exist. Try this social experiment. You can do one of 2 ways. One, from today until the next time you hear it, from someone that's younger than you of the opposite sex, if you're a guy hearing this, how long will it take before you hear a younger lady, a young girl say yes, sir to you? Or go backwards. When was the last time you heard a young lady say yes, sir to you? Thank you, sir to me. No, sir to you. Have you ever heard it? That's what I noticed. And it's really interesting kind of reverse engineering some of the things because look, in this country where I am, there are honorifics on top of honorifics on top of honorifics. Adults use honorifics to other adults. And so of course children use honorifics. You have to, it's built into the language. And I'm flabbergasted. I just noticed it is gone. It has disappeared from the language. It's gone. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. It's gone. It's disappeared from the Black culture. I don't think I've ever seen it on television. Maybe the Cosby Show maybe had it, but I don't know if I've seen it even on Black television. But I tell you where I did see it is in the Black church. It was there in the Black church. It used to be there. And now it has disappeared. Just run a little social experiment. See how long it takes you to go from now until the next time a younger person than you says yes, sir, no, sir to you without expecting money from you. I'm curious. I'm actually interested in doing a social experiment on this because in 40, 50 years, we've gone from addressing every adult that you come across from with never saying a one-word answer to talking to adults like your equals. And if you ask your grandparents, they would be surprised. But anyways, I just wanted to drop that mental note there because I think it's just really fascinating to see how much the Black culture has changed in 2 generations. That is a huge change. And so anyways, with that, guys, I'm dropping my mental notes because this vlog is a way of kind of keeping track of the random thoughts I go through, but it really hit me like a bag of bricks, and I can't unsee it. Go back and watch this clip and kind of watch the kind of posture that she carries with the 3 adults that she's with, and the kind of language she uses. Just watch it and just analyze the body language and the social, the tone, and you, especially if you're my age, you might be quite interested in what you notice. But anyways, I'm not making this video to criticize a 10-year-old, a girl in the 10th grade. She's a really smart kid. She's just being socialized in a way that's very different from the way that I was, away from the way that Gen Xers were. And that is just the reality of current day Black culture, I guess. But anyways, with that, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I'll see you guys. Take care.